How to get a perfect credit score hack. Is your credit score the biggest scam in American history? Everyone is focused on their credit score, but here's the crazy truth: your credit score doesn't tell anyone how much money you make, how wealthy you can become, or how rich you are. In fact, it's not even a path to financial freedom. So, what does it really do? A credit score only tells lenders one thing: how likely you are to pay back that debt. But what really matters is your credit profile, not your score. And today, I'm going to show you how to build a perfect credit profile that sets you up for success. Section 1. The truth about credit scores. Let's start by breaking down the myth. Everyone's so fixated on their credit score. Oh, my score went up. My score went down. But what really matters is your credit profile. You could have an 800 score and still get denied for credit cards, loans, or mortgages. So, stop chasing numbers and start focusing on the content of your credit profile. Section 2. Understanding your credit profile. So, what should a credit profile look like? Let's get into the basics of credit mix, installment loans, and credit cards. A solid credit profile has a good mix of credit types: credit cards, installment loans, and lines of credit. But you don't need to go out and apply for everything. This is about being strategic with what you have. Section 3. Stop applying for credit unnecessarily. One of the biggest mistakes people make is constantly applying for credit. Stop applying for every credit card that pops up on Credit Karma or in your email. This is why you end up with high interest, low quality cards like Credit One or First Premier. Instead, take a hard look at your profile and be selective about what you add. Section 4. The ideal credit mix. Credit mix makes up 10% of your score, but it's more about showing lenders that you can handle different types of credit. If you're planning to buy a car or a house, having an installment loan or a car loan on your profile can make all the difference. But if that's not in your plans, don't stress about it. Section 5. How many credit cards should you have? Statistically, people with high credit scores usually have between 2 to 5 credit cards. You don't need a dozen cards to have a good score. Focus on quality over quantity. Major cards from banks like Chase, Citi, and Discover are great, but don't go overboard. A couple of store cards and a charge card like Amex Gold can also round out your profile nicely. Section 6. The role of inquiries. Next up, let's talk about inquiries. Ideally, you should have no more than 2 to 4 hard inquiries in the last 24 months. Too many inquiries make you look desperate for credit. If you have more, start working to get those removed, but never dispute inquiries tied to open accounts. Section 7. Consistency is key. Consistency is the secret sauce. Always pay on time, keep your balances low, and avoid carrying debt. Your profile should tell a story of responsibility, not desperation. Focus on maintaining a good mix, keeping balances low, and staying consistent. Section 8. Handling denials. And finally, if you ever get denied, pay attention to your denial letters. They tell you exactly what to fix. You can also call the reconsideration line for credit cards to speak directly to a representative who might be able to overturn that denial. Remember, your credit score is just a number. Building a solid credit profile is the real key to unlocking financial success. Don't get lost in the numbers game. Focus on building a strong foundation, and you'll never have to worry about getting denied. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the next video on why your Credit Karma score might be lying to you. Thanks for watching, and let's keep building towards that perfect credit profile.